do the end of our plant, and I'm kind of winded here, but the end of the HugelKultur garden. Not the end of it, I guess you can actually call it the beginning of it. But I'm going to take a tomato plant out and show you what my grandmother Winifred, she had a trick. I haven't even seen this on YouTube or the internet yet, so I'm going to give away this, my great-grandmother's, not my great-grandmother's, but my deceased grandmother's secret on tomato plants, and a lot of other plants you can do it with too. Epsom salts, man. It's going to give the plants certain ions, oxygen, and nutrients that it needs. Calcium, magnesium, it's all in here. But if you take a tomato plant, see what I want to pull out here that you can see. I guess this one here will do. Hopefully we don't disturb this too much. It's already done what I usually do, so try to be a little careful with it right now. Oh, we're okay. We're okay, so I always take a little Epsom salts, just a bit, put it in the hole. We've done it with all these plants. And if you've already planted, it doesn't matter. You can also put it in the water. Then you take off the branches. There was 1, 2, 3 branches off of here. You can see the nub on the one side here. You pull them off, and you put your plant in. She always said a 45 degree, maybe more, I don't know. And then lightly cover it up. Here's a little bit of Epsom salts again in this dirt that I spilled a little bit here. Put that on top. But it's on a 45. And you cover the plant up to just below the last set of leaves. And that allows, it's a climbing plant. Most climbing vine plants will reroot or secondary root above the roots. And that's what we've just done here. We've allowed it to a little more nutrients. And probably this one in a couple days will be greener than these, because now it's had the double effect here. But that's the trick that Grandma always did. And she grew one heck of a garden. She used to take all her old potatoes, and she drove my mom crazy. Mom had a funny way about her with her mom, and Grandma used to drive her, my mother, kind of crazy. But yeah, Grandma was a good gardener. Take all our old potatoes and let them get eyes, and then stick them in the ground. We got a bunch of mini potatoes that we're gonna stick in over here. And I planted a whole bunch of sunflowers over here too. So that's the HugelKultur mini boat garden. And I'll grab the camera, grab these. But that's a neat trick, and that'll really help your plants take off when you're starting to root and stuff. Root transplant, shock and everything. It hardly happens at all with a little bit of Epsom salts. Really works well, very well. So I'll put this down. I hope we got that. Yeah, I thought the camera moved. So I'm gonna unlock the camera. This will come out. Oh, I'm covered in soil. Oh well. I'll clean the camera after. This is our garden. We got a medium hot pepper and a sweet pepper there, red. Both of them are red. I couldn't get any green. We got La Roma tomatoes here. And then we got, I can't remember the name of them. I'll have to go over and look at them. Big Boy and Early Bird and a whole bunch of different tomatoes here. We got a whole bunch. I like radish, so we got a whole bunch of radish in here. And then the scallions or onions, or chives as she calls them, are all along here. And if we walk over here, oh, your strawberry. Strawberry. I forgot. Strawberry. Peace out. It's not time for peace out yet, hon. So there's a strawberry plant. And I hopefully she'll come out and over the front of this boat. I get sweat in my eyes now. We've been going at it for a few hours here to get our HugelKultur mini boat garden. Kind of proud of this. This is an idea I had. I was going to cut this boat in half and, what is it, 16 feet, take it to the dump. That's $32. It's $2 a foot, or maybe it's $4 now, I don't know, to dump it in the dump. But I took a hammer and punched a bunch of holes in the bottom and put a bunch of branches just from these trees and stuff. See, we got lots of lovely trees here. That's the lakefront way over there, and that's all Ken's garbage. Yeah, that's my life. I can go to the dump and come back with more than I went with. But they're hard to see in the foliage here. See if I can pan down on them. He's kind of, they're a little bit of transplant shock right now. There's one right there. There's one right there, sunflower. I'll hook them around there. I put sticks in so the cat doesn't come and dig them out, but she might anyways. She's a bit of a brat. All cats are brats. But anyways, that's a sunflower. I think there's 20 of them. So they're gonna grow, and we'll have to pull these other tree weeds and raspberries and stuff out. But wanted to know what these other tomatoes were. Early girl. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. Nope. Go back, pan out a little bit. I can see it. Camera might not. I don't know if it's picking up or not. That's early girl. And that's Beef Master. That's what the other one was, Beef Master. And it looks like we lost the tag to the other one. But yeah, and these are all peas. All these, better pan back out a little bit, all these along here, the edge, are peas. I love peas. I love corn too. But I don't think the boat would fit all that. Couldn't even just fit the sunflowers that we did over there. So we're going to maybe put something up in the tree here across, take it off on a 90-degree angle, bury something in here, a pole or something. Then we're going to put up the last of my fencing I got at the lakefront there, and let the peas climb up it as a trellis. And I might put the fence right around the boat here if I have enough of it, just to deter the cat from wrecking everything. But that's our HugelKultur garden. Hoping for the best. I planted extra radishes because radishes don't like to be transplanted. They like to come from seed. Everything else should be pretty copacetic, pretty good. And yeah, so that's it. HugelKultur garden on the lake here. This year we were smart and we're about 150 feet from the lake, maybe a little further, so got a little bit of a windbreak there with that old lattice. She was gonna burn that. You were gonna burn that. Anyways, you can do your thing now.
Peace out.
Peace out, man. There's my old solar panels. They're almost 30 years old and they still give 95% rated output, about 820 watts. I'm getting about 790 right now, but that's the rated output of them. And they're silicone ingot. They're not the new phosphorus blah 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 panels that no one understands anyways. But yeah, we lived off grid for just over 12 years just south of Bancroft on those panels, and a generator and a wind turbine that's stored in the RV and stuff. But it's not worth putting it up. We're selling here. But anyways, that's the HugelKultur garden. You want a lakefront? Come on up and see me. I'll sell it to you. Beautiful place up here on the lake. Everybody have a good one. Stay safe and peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out. Oh, Rick did this. Peace out. That's for you, Rick and Jamie. Peace out. Check it out. Classic Truck Rescue. Those guys are cards, man, and he saves old 50s vehicles. It's his favorite vehicles. Go watch it. So he'll tell you what his channel's all about, and I've been really enjoying his channel. I like old cars, and I've been a wrencher for years. And I did mechanics when I was in my before my teens and into my young teenage years, and learned a lot from a guy. Anyways, went into air conditioning and then got into solar and wind install, opened my own company, and we're still going. Anyways, that's a HugelKultur mini boat garden by Ken and Cordelia on the lake in the Halliburton Highlands. Everybody have a safe one. Keep your social distancing happening, and stay healthy, folks. Don't want to see anybody get sick. Have a good one.